What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Kyle, and in between some larger projects, we got a small project here that I think is relatable to just about anybody, because behind me is a average 2-car garage that is not overly messy. Like, you can still park a car in here, but there's a lot of garbage. It's outdated. We got drywall with holes in it from things leaning up against it, whatever, right? It's in need of an update. And that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna be installing truss core, and then we're gonna get some accessories on the slat wall and hopefully turn this into a nice, organized, clean, and bright space. First though, we gotta get everything out of here, so let's get into it. Okay, let's see if I can do it. There we go. Boom. Just tweak something. Notice this thing's a little heavier than. Oh no. Go. Look at these nasty walls, dude. Just nails and hangers, and it's just garbage, dude. So get all this pulled out. We'll get all these.
All over
we'll get all these off, and then we'll blow this sucker clean. And then we need to figure out this top. Yep, that's what we need to do. Probably pull that off. Yeah, well, I probably should get an actual. Well, no. Ooh, they double knotted that boy right there. I just got two.
Yeah, you yank it?
No. Ready? 1, 2.
Oh, then that's sitting stapled down to the crown. I don't know where you want to. Yeah.
Good enough? All right, we got this garage all cleaned out, and in typical fashion, we're gonna take it to another level because this concrete does not drain anywhere. It's just a flat pad. And anytime a vehicle's in here during the winter, the ice melt, or after a rain, all that water just kind of puddles around. So what we're gonna do is from this line, we're gonna pull this slab out and get a drain installed, pour new concrete, and we're gonna do that before we do all the walls because it's gonna be way easier. We'll have less worry of damage. So we've got concrete saws. We're gonna cut up a bunch of squares. Got the skid steer. We're gonna try to pop out sections, make it as manageable as possible. Let's hook up the water, and I was gonna say get dusty, but hopefully not. Hopefully the water does a good job and we can try out this new Milwaukee saw. Battery powered. I've already been using the Makita. Definitely both good saws. At least the last version was good, so hopefully this new one is good, updated. There, now we got a score line, we can go full depth. Ugh. I'm about to clean all my concrete off, aren't I? All right, we got these 2 cracks coming this way cut. And now we're gonna come back through and we're gonna cut it like every 4 foot like Greg is. And then we should be able to hopefully get my skid steer in here with the forks and just pop one out at a time, stack them, easy removal, easy cleanup, hopefully. So I'm hoping that, I feel like we're all the way through everywhere.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So yeah, this is hard work. I'm on battery number 2. Greg is on his second set. He's filled up his water twice. But hey, there's no dust, so this is pretty nice. Who would have thunk cordless saws, you know?
I already know what the comments are gonna say. It's like,
Well, you wouldn't need to change your batteries if you had a gas-powered one.
Yeah, you could have kept running.
One take of gas.
Bro, I'm too tired to keep running. I'd take a break every so often.
Yeah.
I'm bending over.
And I don't want to be breathing in the fumes.
Yeah, give me a break.
Jeez, man.
Those people are idiots.
Get a life.
Get a life. That was a lot of work, but I'm impressed. I think two 12 amp hour batteries on a supercharger, nonstop, I could have cut this because I can't run nonstop. I literally need to take a break too every couple seconds, you know? So Greg, you went through 2 sets of batteries?
Yeah, 2 sets.
And, you know, I mean, obviously I think the MX Fuel's a little bit more gas in the tank, if you know what I mean, but I like the Makita saw. It's a pretty smooth saw.
It's smooth, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I would agree. But the Makita or the Milwaukee just, it's got more fuel. Get under there. Come on, pop it up. You're going too deep. You're going too deep. Here, hold this, Greg. You can't go too deep, Cole, because then you don't have leverage. You gotta like just keep working it up. You gotta go at the same time. Now hold it, hold it, hold it. Okay, now get down deeper, get underneath of it. Now hold it. Just hold it there. There you go. There we go.
3-inch concrete sand.
Let's start popping them out. Let's do a machine now. Not so much manual labor.
My back can't take anymore.
Am I gonna make it?
You're definitely gonna make your call.
Are you serious? Yeah. So we gotta do this by hand? Nothing behind me, right?
No, shouldn't be.
Oh boy, I almost can get that. Yeah, if you get this corner up. Greg, come here in this corner. Look, it's open. Okay, there we go.
There you go, my guy.
Same way, get underneath it and then use my, and I'm gonna lift.
Maybe over there so that like when we... Yep, now hold that up, Cole.
Get as far as you can. Yeah? Okay. Okay, go ahead. Well, that went as expected. Easy. No, that was not expected. That was actually awesome. But the problem is my skid steer is too tall to get in the doorway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drill some anchor holes, get some Titan HD anchor bolts through the slab, hook a chain, and just pull them towards the door. And that way the boys don't have to work too hard, because otherwise we could just lift them up in chunks.
No.
Do you think even the 3 of us could even lift one?
No.
See? I don't want to pull the whole sand pile out. But then again, maybe it'll just kind of keep it. It's just sand.
We'll rake it back.
Yeah. Okay? Oh, come on, man.
It just blows out my knee.
Well, I can only do so much, dog.
There.
No.
What?
I think I got a bunch of sand in the back of my boot.
Man, this air conditioning in here feels decent, though.
Right? What?
Air conditioning is so-so in here.
So-so?
Hey, I wouldn't say it's perfect.
Hey, hey!
That scared the crap out of me. What did it? Did it just bend it?
That might have. Yeah, I think it did.
Oh, I lost it.
Come on.
Ready one more time?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, now we need something underneath of this. Get me in there, dog. Come on.
There we go.
Okay.
Wait.
We're good. Now we're on top. We'll slide right out.
Hopefully it doesn't slide back in.
Fell right back in there, dude.
Like I said it would.
Okay, do that. Keep it.
It's just gonna fall back in.
No, I'm coming over.
Ready?
1 second.
I think we're also working against our chain.
Maybe. Awesome. Okay. First part of the project done. And I keep thinking about doing this side, but I'm not going to. I don't need to do that. I don't care that much. It's a solid slab. There's like no cracks in it. We're just gonna pour this,
Let's say
slope it.
Worst case, you don't like the finish. You just grind it down smooth and epoxy it. But the epoxy is gonna make it look perfect.
No, dude, I've seen some crap look really good.
Yeah.
They'll come in here, they'll grind this all off, you know, do their acid, whatever BS. This will all epoxy nice, and then we'll get a drain in here, get the drain out, and yeah, no big deal, man. This is great. All right, now I can go down 4 inches, 4 inches, and in theory,
Do you wanna?
that's where I want to be over here, okay?
So we need some there.
So you need some in this corner, okay? So let's just kind of work around this perimeter. Let's get the perimeter kind of set.
Yeah.
And then we'll stay off the perimeter. We'll use this then. I'll set this lower for the drain top, and then we'll kind of go from there, okay? Close enough. Okay, let's go to this corner, see where we're at. See on the edge, Cole, how it's taller? Just eyeballing this. I'm sure we're gonna have to put some right there, ain't we?
Yep. That's kind of a low spot there. See with the movable sand?
With the movable sand, like it's not gonna really lock it in, but
It's gonna pressurize it.
it'll keep it fine, dude. Yeah. As long as we can still jiggle that, we have movement up and down if it settles in at all. And we got slope to the outside, so it's not going anywhere. Okay,
Yep.
Cole, watch out, bud. You're like right in the way.
It should be good now, Cole. Ish.
Yeah. It's like when you get buried in the sand on the beach, you're like, wait, I can't move. All this.
See that, Cole?
Yep. Okay, but don't, wait,
Yeah.
Cole.
Yeah,
You already know the problem, right?
I do. I just don't know where else to get it from.
That huge pile behind you.
Right behind us.
I'm not gonna be able to go fast enough.
That's fine.
That's
Then we'll
fine.
we'll go as slow as you just pile it up there, and we'll throw some on this board, like right in front of the board, and we'll push it into the hole, Cole.
Hold on, Kyle. Got a little spot right there.
That's an adjustable drain, so when we come to actually pour the concrete, which I think is going to be in a couple days, we'll set the laser back up and just confirm this to be exactly where we want it. And when we're pouring the concrete, we have that adjustment up until the very end. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and take some blue masking tape, cover it so it doesn't get full of stuff. We don't want that. All right, so there we go. Talk about overachieving. If we're doing some of this project, we're just going to do only half of it, because I'm not going to do this half. We're going to leave this. It's perfectly fine. This will suffice for just getting a drain. We got this all drained out, and got an inch slope to it, adjustable drain. So we're going to get that concrete poured. We'll make sure that's all perfect. Slope this whole pad. So this is where the car parks. This is where there'll be storage. Maybe a second car, but knowing that this is where anything can melt off of a cold vehicle in the winter or a rainy vehicle any time of the year, this will be really nice. All right, Monday morning early, we got the boys here, and they're gonna help get this all poured off. Very small area, and we're ready for the first concrete truck, which should be the only concrete truck because it's like 5 yards. All right, so even though this was a nice small space, I think Greg and I could have handled it. I'm not a concrete specialist, so we had my buddies, Brian and his son, Dylan Dempsey, come over. They helped us get this all laid out, made sure we had good slope to our drain. The important things for me was the drain, getting the door to close nice and flat on a nice sloped exit there on the doorway. That way I don't have any problems with water coming in, and also, you know, making sure that my door seals down to concrete tight. And I just wasn't comfortable with that, so had them come over, help get that all done, and then they left us to just finish it. So I got the Milwaukee MX Fuel finisher, 36-inch concrete finisher. I've had it for a while, used it on a couple small jobs, and I just look for any opportunity to practice. So Brian kind of just gave me the opinion on what he would do. And since we are going to epoxy this, I didn't need to go over it too much, but I more or less just wanted to finish it like a regular slab so that if I get into a situation in the future, I have a little bit more knowledge. I think it's good to have a little background knowledge. So I ran over this a few times, turned out pretty darn good. There's definitely some spots you don't want to look too close at, but now this is ready to be moved on to the next step, which is going to be back to the original job, which was installing the truss core. So we took a little deviated turn here, did the concrete, but now we're back to working on the garage finishes. All right, next day, 24 hours or less, we're gonna go ahead and get this slab cut. Pretty simple, we're just gonna cut an X going to the drain. So first time, finally excited to use the MX Fuel green cut saw. I've been wanting to use it, and here we go. Hey, we're gonna see the slope for the first time, Cole. Greg, look at that.
I am not your son.
Kind of look like him, you know. Okay. And let's see how we did here. See it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Pretty good.
About 1.5 inches of slope.
So here's what I would say. You go to your left a little bit. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Good enough.
I don't know, I need to be able to see it with the saw. So come here in the middle and we'll just hit it again. Okay. I'm just gonna do a test run to see how this thing runs. If I follow this line. Yeah, it's close. Way different. think?
Probably come ahead a little bit. Yeah, right in there, probably.
All right, so we got the concrete all done. We've got our demo done, and we are ready to start installing our truss core on our ceiling. So we're gonna have to have a joint in the middle. Unfortunately, there is no real middle. Either I line up with the center of the garage door, which is not the middle of the garage, or I go to the middle of the garage space, which is what we're gonna do because this is 24 and truss core is like 12-foot pieces, so it's more efficient to do that than to try to get longer pieces to do one side, shorter pieces to the other side. And before we start running, we don't have to do any trim for the ceiling other than I'm gonna trim around my attic box, okay? So we've got garage doors, windows, those are all cased and trimmed, and you could tear it all off, but I think it looks nice to have a piece of trim around your window instead of just a little like a 3/4 J. So we're gonna leave those, we'll trim to all those, but we don't have to do that until we do the actual walls. While you're down there, we can get the first two marked. Well, one. So we're gonna go full tight, and then we'll take off what do you think, a quarter? So we'll cut it at 135 and a half.
135 and a half.
Okay.
We'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go down.
You're in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we'll go right on the edge of the laser.
I'm like heavy on my edge, but I'm hitting right by my hand.
Okay, so well, I'm not, so I can go in more.
Okay.
So you're basically.
I can make it work. Yep.
It's something. And I'm gonna work down. Where's the laser at? Oh, that's the problem, dude. You're covering up the laser. Oh wait, look at that. Stay right there.
Yeah, it should be good on a couple different trusses.
Wait, 1 second.
Okay, kind of get your middle there. All right, can we come my way a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna press my lever up so you get some leverage.
Cool. That was the hardest two pieces here, other than when we get to the garage door, we'll have to take all that down, but let's go ahead and bust these out, eh, Greg? What do we need? How many? There's 16s. Let's just call it, all right, get like 4 pieces in maybe. It's gonna be like white replaced with white, but clean and bright. You like that?
White replaced with white. So nice, so clean, so bright. Sounds like a bedtime story.
Get your nail here, pencil in there.
Yep.
All right, we got power disconnected. I'm actually gonna just remove these 2 lights entirely, disconnect the wiring, and I'm gonna run my Cree lights from this light over here where the power comes into this run of lights. So we'll have a nice long strip, 16 foot, going down the whole length of this garage. I think it's gonna be great. Cool, yeah, you're gonna do that, Greg, it's all good.
No power?
No power.
We're good.
Are you sure you're okay, bro?
No.
Couple wires coming in here.
Yes, there's 2 whites and 2 blacks.
Where do you think it goes from here? Oh, this is what goes to those outlets over there, right? That's why we capped those. Remember?
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
That connects to that?
I think so.
Yes, I think, yes, correct.
Come on, man.
You want this ladder to get closer?
No, it don't matter. And 111 and 3/8.
111, 3/8.
And then 112 and a quarter is where the wire is.
112 and a quarter.
Okay. And at the 112 and a quarter, throw your square on there. You're going to be 6 7/8. So that's like at the end of your, yep. Good call. We decided while we had the laser set up, we'd go ahead and utilize it to set up this other side. That way it starts as perfect as possible, and then all the lines will line up across the joint. So, and then we'll go back to the other side. Greg, same thing. I need a, wait, are you, I'm tight or something. Put your pencil in.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Now, it should be on the far right side this time, right? Because that's what we hooked.
The long side has always been, I mean, it's
Nah,
the same.
we're money, dude.
It's the same over here, so. Is that good for you?
Yeah. Oh, heck to the no. Okay, worked. But I'm still,
Go your way.
I'm not in yet, brother.
Okay. Well, good to slide my way whenever.
I don't know if it's too tight.
Well, there's like a wave, so there's something going on there.
Okay.
There you go. There we go.
Oh, gross.
Nope, that just opened up when I pushed it.
I think it's because there's a little bit of a bubble in that ceiling. I could feel it. Okay, go ahead and hit yours. I'll just keep mine tight and work my way down.
Go.
There, just to hold it. Gonna be better for you?
Yeah.
Before we get too far, I'm gonna go ahead and install this. This is the piece of trim for the H trim that's gonna cap the joint here. So this is gonna go up on the ceiling, and then the other piece will clip in it, cover it up, it'll look really good. The problem is we don't have a stud or a ceiling joist or a truss. There's no framing exactly in that spot. We do have 2 layers of drywall, and we have Lexel, the #1 rated caulk on the market. Sticks to almost anything, instantly waterproof. No, but for real, Lexel's awesome. It does a really good job. So this is what we used the last time we did truss core, and we'll just go ahead and kind of put a bead of it, just screw through it. The screws will hold it long enough. The reason this is important is because when we push the trim up like this, it clips into these sides, and we want it to be nice and tight. We don't want it to get pulled down because we're just going through drywall, which is 2 layers of 5/8, not bad.
So is that the center then?
Yeah, that's the center. Okay, how far do I go?
I mean, you kind of see the piece right here on the ground. So, yeah, that's plenty far enough.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna work beautifully, dude. The reason we wanted to get that up now is because it will give us an exact eyeball when we put the panel up. We just make sure that we're not into that piece of trim. and we're good on that side and we'll be good. Otherwise we have like 1.5 inches to worry about, and then eyeballing that, it's just much more of a pain. So this is perfect. I think we're golden. All right, that's good. That will definitely firm up and seal up by the time we're all done. And when we get around to our trims, we'll just have to pop the trim in right now. So now we can get back and get over to this side of the ceiling and let's run it, dude.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me get the pencil, go your way, smidge. Okay, my way. Yep.
Shoe.
Oh, ready?
Ready as we'll ever be, man.
I don't need this.
I have my claw.
I have my flat bar.
Yeah, so we can get it in here first.
Uh-huh. My way.
Go your way.
Yep.
All right, I'm a finger, dude. Okay, hold up.
Fingers can grow back.
Okay.
You come my way a little bit if you want. Get it
I'm good.
loose off of this corner here. Then
Oh, that's tight.
let's say, can you pull down the middle of that end?
I just can't keep it going sometimes. Like it gets stuck in the...
Like technically a groove or something. Try to let it fall down and then.
I was going there for a minute.
Yeah. My goodness, did it.
I'll heat it up with a heat gun. I'll bend that up.
Mold it back.
No one's ever gonna know. Holy moly. That was tough. Okay, that's it for the day. Ceiling done, basically. We'll work on J channels, trims, get all that prepped for walls tomorrow. All right, back here in the morning, and check it out. Cree Lights, and it never shows up as good on camera, but we'll do a quick, and it's the middle of the day, but definitely a huge upgrade in this garage. When all the truss core gets up, it's gonna be super bright. These are the same lights I used in my wood shop area. Expensive, a couple $100 a light, but it's the best light, and that's the most important thing. Buy once, cry once. Now we're on to trims. So what we need to do is we need to basically frame out this area, the doors. Actually, we're only doing the ceiling. We're doing the bottom. We're gonna drill holes. Greg has gone through, drilled a bunch of holes in the bottom trim so that when you wash off the wall, which it's rated for, that water's gonna drain out and not sit in there. Trim the doors, trim the ceiling, trim the wall. We can start doing all these panels. I need to figure out where our truss core is gonna end for our slat wall. We probably should get that laser lined out, and then we can get dimensions and we can start cutting all that up too. I'm excited, a lot to do today. Let's keep going on this, get our trims done so we can start installing some board. There should be a plate up here.
There's something there.
Oh, I probably could have pushed that up a little tighter. What the heck? I might need to redo that one. So next thing is we need to get figured out where the height is. So like I said, this space right here is gonna be 3.5 feet worth, no, I think it's, yeah, 42 inches. See that? Like right at 42. So we're gonna bring the truss core up to this height, then it will go to slat wall, and then the truss core will start like right at the window height. So basically I need to get the laser up to that height. Here, you got small fingers.
What am I doing?
Pull that out. All right, we can do that too.
Let's just be smart about this, okay?
Okay.
They probably do that on purpose so that
You take the battery out?
take the battery out when you change the blade.
I mean, obviously.
That's kind of, they know carpenters very well.
Definitely recommend flipping your blades around when cutting truss core because it does cut much better. Greg, actually I'm gonna have you over here and you're gonna catch.
Yep.
Oh yeah, let's get our hearing protection on. You definitely wanna have hearing protection on when cutting truss core, especially if you're too lazy to turn your blade around because it's even louder. But if you turn your blade around, I would say, I think the research was done that it's about 33% decibel reduction. We need to get started and then we're going to have to work our way back to this corner first. Oh, no, we don't.
No.
Ha! Man, here, man. Sorry. Wait. Ow. Let's do another one. Nice. Okay. Whatever. Definitely hit something. Definitely hit something. I did not. And look right here.
What in the world?
Do you think it's a double? What do you think's going on there?
I don't know.
I'm still hitting something. Maybe it's maybe there's two studs there for some reason. Maybe like, oh, that could be where my wall comes in for my garage or my porch. This is where we need that. Nah, we don't need it, I guess. We're pretty good.
Not for those little pieces.
Now it is important when running vertical on a 16-inch stud base or stud wall layout that you lay your panels out so that this nail fin is where the stud is. So I'm not sure what's going on because I'm hitting, I think these guys, whoever did the drywall, well, let's see, that's my screw. As long as I'm hitting a stud, I started at 16, this will stay at 16, and that's kind of how it works. You can run it horizontal and then hit every stud this way if you're concerned, but for the look I wanted to run it vertical right to our slat wall. So just to kind of give it a look. I think it's the move, I don't know. Personal preference. Son of a gun. And I know I'm hitting my stud right here, so I'm still on a good layout. Dang it, guys. Sometimes you make a mistake. Actually, a lot of times you make a mistake. In my initial plan, I knew that this was over 16 feet long. What that means is slat wall comes in 8-foot pieces. So we just went ahead and installed all those bottom pieces, realized when we came back that we can't install slat wall like that because that's not how it was planned. This piece right here, this is gonna go all the way up. Slat wall will start on the first piece in, which will then be all the way over to here, and we'll match that dimension right here, giving us a nice return around the doors. And I think it will look better, and also we won't have to do 2H trims, which is like this joint in between slat walls. We'll be able to just have one right in the middle. So I think it works out good. So we just took them off. It took a couple minutes, and we're gonna change gears and go back to doing the bottom row of slat wall, or truss core.
Okay, well, we gotta clap palm together. So like the pop comes from like,
Okay, now try it.
okay.
I don't give a crap,
Amateur
dude.
stuff.
I don't give a crap, man. Good thing this is somewhat flexible.
Somewhat. You missed it right here. But you gotta make sure you're close, or drop it down a little bit.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, we're getting closer. All right, now I'm gonna get these outlets.
That looks really clean. I like that.
Does it?
Yeah.
Do you think my wife will like it? Or is that to be?
I can't speak for her, but I would hope she does for your sake.
All right, flat wall done. This H-trim clip, this kind of goes in first and then the trim will go over. That will be done after we now come across here, and we need to line up all of our truss core pieces so that when we get over here, and it's not that big of a deal because we did the best we could, and if this is off even a 1/4 of an inch, probably what we'll be able to do is we'll cut this out and then it will just join tight, and then we'll have to just kind of flex this little tiny piece because it's only this big. It's going to be a tough one. Up over, and you'll never be the wiser. But you want to at least try to make sure that your pieces are lining up top to bottom so we can come around here. Greg, I'm going to go ahead and get my H-trim put in here while you're cutting those, okay?
Golly, man, I'm about to lose my mind with these flies.
Man, these dang flies, man. Dang flies. That light comes in and it is bright. Dang, dude.
Well, why don't you get in your, cause you got plenty of room on that J over there. You don't have to be.
I think my only concern is this first piece here. Oh no, I got it. Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
Now we're gonna
just go in and then I'll go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of roll.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
You idiot.
ooh.
Let it roll ahead. Wait, we gotta get in this J, brother. Bottom chair.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta go up. There we go. Now flex that out. Let it go down in.
Okay, there we go. Oh, brother. Together, everyone achieves more. The power of friendship, leverage, the mathematical advantage. We can do anything.
I don't want to touch that. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. You did screw that last one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope.
Okay. Wow. That is really dirty, Greg. We got a lot of.
Yeah.
That's the one downside to truss core is it does have a lot. And anytime you work with PVC, if you've done any PVC trims, you know exactly what happens. It's got static electricity built in, and when you're cutting it, all the dust stays. So it's not hard. You just take a Swiffer, like a dry Swiffer, comes right off real nice and clean. So I'll probably let my wife do that since it's her garage. You know what I'm saying, Greg? Oh, hey, can I see that?
Yeah, this is the one thing you stole out of your wife's
Wait.
closet. It probably won't work for you because you got so much hair.
Yeah, I'm a pretty hairy dude, but it is good for cleaning this off. And we won't tell my wife that I stole this. She doesn't know yet. She hasn't said anything.
Oh, we about zacked that one.
No! The lentil is right at the exact spot. I think that's what they call it, a lentil, lentin or lentil or
Ooh.
this guy. This right here. This is what supports the brick. I don't want to ruin this. You might be able to. There we go. Nice. Got a nice little crack in this top frame. It's funny because the one I almost got had a crack and I left it. Come on.
This one was just hidden.
Yeah. All right. Okay. No, I want it like right there.
Oh, that's awful.
Come on. Don't do this to me. Not in front of all my friends.
Do what?
I didn't want that to do that to me. My screw was going to fall off in front of all my friends.
Oh, gotcha. I was a little confused on what you're talking about. Mainly because I know you don't have friends.
Yeah, that was the joke. You know, haha, haha. Okay, kind of get it up a little. All right. All right, you ready? You gotta lift it up.
Okay, I'm gonna lift here.
No, you won't be able to lift that high, buddy.
I know.
You gotta lean it. It's gotta come.
I think we're hitting width-wise, yeah.
You gotta go over.
You gotta go over.
Can you pick it up at all or no?
I have no. I can maybe push up the top, but that's about it.
Yeah, push up the top a little just to. Oh, that. Perfect, dude. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I fill that with putty. I got to do all these anyway, so what the heck. Can I do the middle of the middle down here low?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, got that door replaced, which is awesome. And now we're gonna go ahead and finish this wall. The nice thing is because of the way that this door is installed, we don't have to trim around it, which is really gonna save this effort here because we're gonna have to get this piece around, and if we had double J, it would be a huge pain. What we'll be able to do is run our truss core right to the door, and unfortunately, because we're adding another 1/2 inch thickness to this wall, I'll have to do a little bit of a jam extension on that.
Here you go.
Where's my red rocket, Greg? Never mind, don't need it. Oh, shoot. This could be fun.
Would you like some help?
Yeah, come on. I'm only worried about that over there, but maybe I don't have to actually worry about it.
Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, actually worked out pretty good.
Like you said, you don't necessarily need my help. You just need me around.
I just want you to help, you know?
Should work. You want a little please?
No, that's fine, dude. I can't believe my wife is mad that I didn't do a double black door. What the heck, man?
There's only one person to blame.
Her. She didn't listen to me right. When I told her what I was doing, she should have understood. It could look good, could look bad.
It's gonna look great.
Just one black door?
Yeah. In that hallway?
That's not in the hallway. That's right here.
That's the hallway.
Yeah, but the white is on the inside.
What?
It's white on the inside, babe. Yeah.
Is that a whole black door?
No.
It's black on one side?
Yes, because you never would have a black door on the inside.
Oh.
You could paint it black if you
You
wanted.
didn't say a black and a white door.
That's not true.
You said black door.
No. Take it back.
I was so excited.
You don't want black inside.
Yes, I did. What's the point otherwise? It's in the garage. Who cares if it's black or white?
You could paint it black. I wouldn't, but you can.
Oh, yeah. Literally.
Wow, way to make me feel really stupid. There we go. I don't think I have to do any trimming up here. Let's see. Good thing you put this all the way in.
Well, you said to.
I actually said you didn't have to, but it's all good. Just
I can pull it out, maybe.
about it. Not.
Ready?
No, wait. Nope, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Now you just went too far.
I could put it back, so. Your way a little bit?
Nah, leave it there. Just a hair if you can. I think I need some silicone right back there, and then we'll tape that down.
You know, do your best and sell the rest, I guess. See, that opens up that face. Can you put that little...
No, can't. Kind of sucks. But luckily it's down low, so you don't really see it. Uh-oh, I might have went a little heavy.
It's clear.
Wait, do you want to hit palm or do you want to hit here?
Let's try something different. Let's go like, see that?
Oh, I didn't know that's what you wanted. I've been trying to create a pocket of air. Dude, that's easier. Yeah.
A little bit.
I didn't know that's
So
what
like
you wanted.
the more you cup it, the more pop you get.
Okay, yeah. Wow, who knew? It's kind of like, you know, something. I don't know. Weird. I thought we were supposed to hit more in the cup.
You know, I told you. I told you many different ways.
Yeah. Well, now we know which way works. Like they say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. All right, guys, that wraps up the project here in the garage. Now, the one thing I will say is that the truss core looks awesome. The Cree Lights light up this space like you wouldn't believe. It probably doesn't come through on the camera exactly like in real life, but I will say my wife is in love with this. She was jealous of my shop. So I wanted to give her a nice space in her garage. This is where she parks. The one thing that we have to do that's really gonna transform this, I think even to the next level, is the concrete. So we've got this concrete replaced here. We got a floor drain in, that's all good, but we're going to grind this off, epoxy it, make it look really good, and I think that's what's really gonna set this garage off. So that will be done after 40 days. We gotta let the concrete cure for 40 days, minimally, then we will do this. So that's my goal, to get it done before winter. Other than that, you know, a lot of people will say truss core is the drywall killer. It's way better than drywall. I think it's in supplement to drywall. So we went over sheetrock. We need the fire rating. That is awesome. The cost is a little bit higher initially. So this is about $5,000 in total truss core cost. The slat wall, the accessories, all the trims, that's what adds up. If you're just doing straight truss core, it will be a little cheaper, but I think, and you guys probably would agree, the slat wall is not only a design feature, but also I can get all the slat wall accessories to hang up different items out here. I say me, that's gonna be my wife's baby. Whatever she wants to put in here, that's up to her. But let me know what you guys think. Truss core is awesome. It's so clean, it's so bright. I just love that about it versus drywall is kind of flat, dingy, and you know, I don't know, just doesn't, it's not as easy to clean, you can't get it wet, this, no problem. But anyway, that's the project for today. It was a long one. It took a few days because we were kind of in and out of projects, so you've probably seen clothes change multiple days. That's just the way it was. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll catch you on the next video.